This is a Tellheim Projects tutorial about mocap data in Cinema 4D and the nightmare of slipping feeds. I'll show you this. This here is Banana Boy. Banana Boy is a keyboard player, obviously, and its data was recorded with the mocap suit from Rokoko, Smart Suit Pro 2. And let's have a look at the feet of Banana Boy. As you can see, they're slipping around, they're going into the ground, and it's really a nightmare. So first thing you would do, you would assume this is cause of the mocap data, but it is not. I'll show you how to fix this, and it's really easy to do. It has to do with the issue has to do with the way Cinema calculates the incoming mocap data. So this is Banana Boy. It's normally rigged. It's Mixamo rigged because I'm lazy, and I let Mixamo do this, and I'll import the mocap data coming from Rokoko mocap. It's a long file because Banana Boy has to play a whole song long, so it needs a little bit. And as you can see, this is the mocap data I did with the Smart Suit Pro, and it's way too big and it looks in a different direction, so we have to fix this because we can't just rig this on the existing skeleton. So we're gonna go to the reference bone that came in with Mixamo, with the new skeleton, and we're gonna scale this down. Here you can toggle this on and off if you don't see it with this little gizmo here. And we're gonna scale this down, say 0.07, 0.07, oops, 0.07, 0.07. So, gonna jump to the beginning of the timeline, and here I can see I should have done this before. Always jump at the beginning of the timeline when you try to fix something with a skeleton or FBX data you imported. So another thing always to think about is just delete those keyframes that came in with the import. You hold down Control and Shift and click on those gizmos, and the keyframes are all deleted about all the timeline. I give the timeline a little bit more space, and I have a look that the recording matches the frame rate. Command D on Mac, 24, everything's fine. So was the export from Rokoko Studio. Now you can see the skeleton is really straight up upwards, and the Mixamo hips, if I open them, the Mixamo skeleton is something very weird cause it's a Banana Boy. Okay, doesn't matter. I give this Mixamo hips a character definition. I open the manager, I extract the skeleton, I set a reference pose, close it, and give this little tag here a solver tag. That's it. I take the reference and I do the same. I go to the rigging tag, character definition, I open the manager, extract the skeleton, done. So this should work. We open the solver here and we put in the Mocap from Rokoko, and we hit play. Oh, look at that. It plays. Okay, it lost its sunglasses, but we're gonna fix this later. Okay, it plays, and for having a better look, we're gonna hide the skeletons so we can better see what's going on. Okay, and here you can see the feet are slipping around, and it's really a nightmare. If you have a close look at the mocap, you will see that the feet of the mocap, come on, do nothing weird as we would expect they do. They really stay on the ground as they should, and they're not wiggling around or slipping. The mocap is fine. So, how to fix this? It's an easy way, and I'll show you how this is made. Okay, at this place, sorry for my really bad English, but I try to reach out to every one of you, and so I try it in English. I hope you get along with this tutorial anyway. Okay, so first of all, what we are gonna do, we're gonna make two nulls. We call them left foot constraint, and the other one right foot. Oops. It's live. Right foot constraint. So we're gonna open the reference of the mocap of Rokoko, and we're gonna open the feet here in the hierarchy. I take the left foot constraint, I go to tools and transfer and send the left foot constraint to the left foot. There it is, applying, and I do the same for the right foot, tools, transfer, and I'm gonna take the right foot and new transform because it was open. As you can see now, if we have a look at those, right foot, left foot, they are where the feet are. So let's go on. This was nice, so I'm gonna open the original Mixamo skeleton that contains all the mesh, or vice versa, and I'm gonna open here the feet also. So we have the left foot, and we give this left foot a rigging tag, a constraint. Constraint urges other things to do what we want them to do. In this constraint, I gave him a parent. You can see it here. It is a parent, and what should it do? This left foot shall always go where this left foot constraint goes to. So I drag this left foot constraint into this field, and I'll do the same thing for the right foot. There it is. I give it a rigging tag, constraint, bam. I say this should be parent, and I give him a right foot constraint. Now Normally, okay, now the way Cinema calculates. The Cinema calculates from top to the bottom and from left to right. So Cinema has to calculate, because we told it about the solver, the mocap data. And it does. And it calculates the hips, and the hips are very weird with my banana boy. And so it tries to fit something like the foot, and so the foot are wiggling. But now, when Cinema has calculated all this, it has to look at the right side, and at the right side says, hey, this was a good done job, but now you have to calculate this tag too. And when it does exactly this, the foot are no longer wiggling around. Let's have a look. Oh, nice, nice. What the hell? Ah, I forgot something. Isn't that weird? So, I'll do a little bit undo. So, the foot constraint stayed here. So Cinema tried to get to leave the foot there. We have to give those foot constraints. They have to leave with our reference. It is nulled. This is good. And this one with the right foot, I just put it under the reference skeleton at the right place. And now we should see something better. It's try and error, you know it. And there it is. And as you can see, the feet are no longer going through the ground and wiggling around. The little bit of wiggle you can still see here is with the toe, and the toe base, and I think here it's also the toe base. You could do the same process with a constraint with the toes, and then you will really have stable feet. So this is we urged Cinema to obey to the mocap rig of Rokoko, and later on to obey to the constraint. And there's just a little thing we have to fix. It's the sunglasses. The sunglasses are not going on with my banana boy. And this has to do with the absolutely same thing. The sunglasses have a constraint here. The constraint should follow the Mixamo head, but now it is calculated first, and then the complete Mixamo and mocap data is calculated. So if we want the sunglasses to follow this, it has to be the last thing in the order. Now it is calculated that the Mixamo skeleton should follow the mocap data from here via the solver. Then it corrects everything about those constraints, and in the end it has to move the sunglasses to the right place. That is the Mixamo, I think the Mixamo head. That's what it follows. So if I didn't do anything wrong, this should work. As you can see, now Banana Boy is playing keyboard, his feet are stable on the ground. As said, you could stabilize the toes too, but I think the principle is clear, and I hope this will help you having a better mocap experience in Cinema 4D. And I hope you will enjoy this tutorial. Please give me a like or subscribe. I'll do some more tutorials in the next few weeks and years, I hope, and it helps me a lot if you are subscribing or give me a thumb up or leave a comment if you want or if you have a question. Okay, bye bye. This was Benjamin from Tellheim Projects. Have a nice day.